Hello! What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 22. Wow, chapter 22 of Dungeons and Cuties. Last time on Dungeons and Cuties. What do you guys
Tar
remember?
and Kurdan went into a secret cave trying to escape the three silly cats creating chaos on the ship. Instead of escaping, they ran into trouble because Tar was a silly little billy goat and crawled through some tunnels that they shouldn't have and ran into some of the very uncanny villagers. Where Kurdan found out some answers we didn't know we wanted. And we found out about a really cool temple, apparently, that's there. What else happened, Kurdan?
Aside from Tar running off all half-cocked and scaring Kurdan half to death, not much. We wiggled. And I think we went back to the town with everybody. And then somebody else can take over from there.
Candy, what happened?
All I remember is that the beautiful Jax was a jackass.
Okay, never mind. Bongu, what happened?
We made our way to a tavern where we were, getting friendly with the locals, playing games with them and whatnot, and then a bell echoed through the town. And then everybody, at once, all the villagers, got up, pulled out weapons, and ran out of the door. And that's where we pick up.
I assume the party is not exactly engaging, but is watching. Then
Yes.
deciding what they want to do from there. I need everybody to make a perception check, please. This is a group perception.
$17.
Not so great. 14.
13.
23.
I have the highest roll in all of the land. 7.
Okay.
72 total.
The Whispershire folk are decisive and swift. They move in a way that beguiles and is at odds with their subtle, almost mechanical movement. Like anime characters, with their arms straight down at their side, weapons ready, legs pumping fast and swift, back kind of tilted forward, face in the wind. They form a V, spreading out only to leap over obstructions in their way. They run beyond the city, into the woods, where it is dark and foggy. Someone shouts over the din. The lions have taken the graveyard. You must make a group survival check to keep up with the Whispershire folk.
Ooh.
23.
11.
Was this? You said a wisdom?
Survival.
Survival check.
Survival. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
9.
Yeah.
24.
Damn.
I've survived a lot. By my own creation.
By my own creation.
What did Bongu roll?
5 plus 4, 9.
Oh. 78.
Do you guys want to do this as a group or solo?
Group, I think, sounds good because we
Yeah,
have 2 high rollers and 3 mediums.
Okay, Tom, what'd you guys get?
78 total.
Okay. You will make it just outside. Let me grab the map. For the sake of this encounter, everyone go ahead and roll an initiative now. And we'll see where it goes from there.
I had a stroke, sorry.
Same. Context, nobody of us can spell. Int it. Nice.
Isn't it?
Your party will be at the first string of torchlights.
On the north?
Bottom of the map.
Ah, gotcha.
Guys, we typed it in order. We're so cool.
Hell
Damn.
yeah.
Scary.
You should be able to pull your token out, put yourself down here.
My token. Where's the token under?
You have to drag your name,
Mm-hmm.
not your picture.
Yes.
It's underneath the little spell book looking thing.
It's labeled journal, I think.
Oh.
But if
Yeah.
your internet is too slow, it might not pop up for a second.
I click on my name and I drag it and it doesn't do anything.
Hold on,
Over
I'll be
to
right
the right, like where the chat in Roll20 is, up at the top. Yeah, there's a little spellbook looking thing. Click on that and you should see your name there. There you go.
Very good.
Thanks. Stan came over and did it for me.
And then all of you can type in, you'll see the turn order. You'll be able to type in what you got on that initiative.
Even though we have the same initiative, Bongu. You're my first mate. You always go before me.
Thank you, Captain.
Okay.
Do we have to fight these absolutely adorable lions?
What do you mean?
I don't think we have to fight them. I think we're watching. Oh, they're really cute.
They are
Right?
so cute.
Rawr.
Exactly.
I would like to move to pet one.
Okay, can everybody see?
Roll an animal handling
Are
check.
are we a little lost?
Oh.
Let me zoom out even more so chat can see. Sorry, guys, we're really far back. All right, we'll zoom in as we get there, but you can see where the party is, and you can see where the Whispershire folk. There are 4 of them that have made it here already. There are 2 of them on the ground bleeding already. These lions are salivating, twisting, wretched-looking creatures. There is a rage and an intense hunger. You watch. You barely get here as this Whispershire kin, the one in white, the large beast, takes a hold of its head. On a roar and a hiss, claws digging into the body. There's this sound of snapping metal and wires as the skin tears and the interior sparks as both clawed fists come through the chest, eviscerating this machine. And as the Whispershire folk drops, they twitch, and the sound of electricity hisses and hums through. But in unison, the rest of the kin, they move fast and calculated and unnaturally. The first round is in favor of these beasts. Go ahead and roll a nature.
$14.
19.
19.
18
A dirty
with-
20.
Damn.
with an inspiration.
Noted.
Story's all about nature.
Just go ahead, all of you let chat know what you got, and then I will describe what you see.
What was that? That was 2 19s, an 18, a 20, and a 14.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all of you are going to guess. Candy's just a little bit slow on the uptake on exactly what's going on here. That these are were-tigers. They are lunar lycanthropes. And the Whisperkin are exactly what you assumed they could be. They are machines. They bleed both blood and oil, red mixing with black. Their organs, things like their eyes, their teeth, their tongue, their skin, made of flesh. But much of their interior skeleton, their bones, are metal. An alloy that shines with an iridescence in the moonlight. The second round of combat, more of the Whisperkin fall. You guys can do a full movement if you would like. Crawling from the wreckage of this tower, there are more were-tigers.
Oof.
I don't think we should engage.
Can I take a look around and see, are there more Whispershire kin coming to help?
The
By
ones
chance?
that are fighting look more like warriors than the villagers that are not as fast as you, surprisingly.
Okay.
I think we need to decide if we want to protect these people.
I think so too, because they're cute and scary, but also if we curry favor with them, maybe they show us the temple.
Okay, we take a vote. We do it quickly.
Yes.
Say aye for protecting. Say nay for not. 1, 2,
Aye.
3.
Oh.
Okay.
Aye.
Aye.
Yeah.
Jumped the arrow there.
I would never do this too fast.
Then we engage. We fight.
Aye.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's
our
do it.
best.
So we're gonna move closer and engage.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You know what? Since I'm the first, I will use my feline agility to sprint ahead. Instead of 30, I can do double, aka 60. And I really want to hide here behind this little like ditch so they don't see me right away. So I'm just gonna run for my first turn.
Okay, roll a stealth.
18 plus 10, 28. I am fast and I am sneaky.
You do not think, Candy, that any of these were-tigers have seen you.
Okay.
But since
nice.
you are the first moving up, you hear the blue one that just stepped out. He's wearing clothes. The others are not. The others seem feral, salivating at the mouth, eyes narrowed, very bloodshot, almost bulging. But the one stepping out of the old cathedral says, "Kid's not here. Probably at that creepy fucking temple. Keep one of them alive." And the Whispershire kin, instead of wiggling, they hiss in time. And they break. One of them breaks the mold of this unity that they have and says, "You can fuck off, kindly, sir. Please. Leave our shores. We will never surrender the child to you." And the white tiger, he laughs. "Fucking freaks. Tell me, how many skins did you steal off of my people?" So, that's what you hear.
Oh man.
What do you
We
do?
were
Okay.
bad.
Can I call out to Tar and ask if Tar has run into creatures like these before?
Yeah, talking's a free action.
Tar? Yep. Go ahead.
Sorry. Yes, Bongu.
Have you seen these creatures before or anything like them?
Lycanthropes, yes. Specifically, were-tigers? Not that I recall.
Okay. Do you know of any methods that they're vulnerable to?
As I haven't fought one before, I don't think I can guarantee they would have the same weakness as a regular werewolf.
Okay.
Silver and magical weapons.
Okay. Thanks, Kurdan. Does anyone have those on them?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
I have my spear.
Perfect.
Okay, when finishing Candy's turn, what else would you like to do?
For me, I'm just hiding, so
'Kay.
that's it for me.
All right, it is this were-tiger's turn. Going to rush up to this Whispershire folk. Good God. That is quite a bit of damage. Okay, this Bengal tiger rushes forward, 26 points of clawing damage, biting into the shoulder of the Whispershire folk. She makes this high screeched sound and says, "We cannot let them get to the children." And it sounds like she's powering down. Whoa. But she pulls her own arm free, ripping it at the socket, taking the opportunity attack on her turn to rush to one of her fallen friends. She rushes down here and says, "Ego, please hold on." And this Whispershire kin is just sputtering oil and blood. And she says, please, I will heal you." And this guy just kind of wiggles on the ground. And as he does, he bleeds more. You watch this Whispershire folk, Candy, pull out some of the gears from her own chest, putting them in her front.
Oh, we have to rescue them. Oh.
Kurdan, it's your move.
Okay. Kurdan is going to. You can move there. I gotta keep it there while I switch. Sorry. Right here. And he is going to. Which one is effing up the Whispershire people? That guy? Yeah. He's going to blast that dude with the whatchamacallit. It's Blasty McMad on my sheet because it's kind of homebrewed, but Eldritch Blast. Yeah, that one.
Oh, hey, I've been muted this whole time. I was talking at you.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. It's called Blasty McMahon. Pew, pew, pew,
Yeah.
pew.
They come from his chest.
Both nipples. Doo, doo, that's why they expand.
When they expand and it shoots out.
Damn.
Yeah. So Eldritch Blast against Red.
Okay.
And
Question:
what
Is
does that
Malia
do?
here with you?
I was trying to remember if she was. I think we had Felix watch the kids, and I think Malia came with us.
I think.
Because I feel like I was fighting everybody on her staying.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Because didn't you guys all want Malia to stay?
Yeah.
I remember demanding the opposite of you guys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think I won.
Oh no. There you go. What do you got, Kurdan?
All right. 19 plus 6, 25.
It's gonna hit. As it streaks through the air, it's and then there's a scream along with it. You'll hear it on the VOD. You won't hear it in Discord. But this high-pitched screech and this rumbling hunger.
It's 13.
13 points of damage. Okay. You strike the were-tiger in the shoulder, and it turns, hissing. Great maw opening, bloodshot eyes roving. Where are you? But you have his attention now. Anything else you would like to do?
Yeah, he's gonna. No, not yet. Nope, that's it.
Okie dokie. He shouts to his commander, "Someone's out there!" And this commander laughs. "Let more of those Whispershire freaks play! Take their small folk! Burn their village!" Okay. Tar, your move.
All right. Tar is going to run over here, jump onto the sarcophagus to use their movement, and then use their bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the blue one.
Okay.
And then take a shot with their longbow.
I'm gonna put a little snail on the blue one. That's how we know it's Hunter's Mark. Or slow, one or the other. But this case, it's Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark. Okay. All right. So, popping up onto that little sarcophagus, Tara's going to concentrate for a moment, pull back their bowstring, and as they're pulling back the bowstring, that's when they'll whisper the words to cast their Hunter's Mark. And it almost kind of like gives them a little crosshair in their eye, and then shoots. And then Tar's going to use an inspiration because that was a natural 2.
Noted.
All right, 20 to hit.
Hits.
Perfect. That is a d6 and a d8, which is 9 plus 1. Okay, 10 damage.
Okay. Your arrow hits into his lower belly with a solid. And he looks down at it. And he looks up. And he grins. Didn't know he had meat sacks living with Whispershirekin. He leaves the arrow in his lower belly, just snapping the long end of it. Anything else for your turn?
I think that's it. I used my action, movement, and bonus action.
Okay. It is this guy's turn. The leader. Okay. He shouts to his comrades and he says, "Brothers, keep looking for the kid. I'm gonna take care of our friends." And he prowls forward, dashing. So he's gonna dash here and get a little surprised because he's like, "Oh, uh-oh," and that's his turn. He just comes up short like a cat that's like, because he didn't see you, Kurdan. Because you were like, pew, 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 pew. Anyways. All right, Bongu. It's your move.
Okay. So I am going to cast Guiding Bolt at level 1 to hit the in charge were tiger that just came down to greet the party.
Okay.
That is 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Gotcha. Okay. And then can I do a bonus action? Shield of Faith on Kurdan.
Mm-hmm. You sure can.
Cool. So, Kurdan, you're going to get a +2 to your AC for the next 10 minutes.
Awesome. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mainly because you guys are about to start hugging it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That'll be it for Bongu.
Okay, Yori, your turn.
Yeah, I had a quick question first. Am I able to shapeshift into something, and then while I'm in that shape, shapeshift into another thing? Or do I have to go to human form first?
It should tell you.
It just says I can't cast or cast spells or talk, but shapeshifting's not a spell.
Right, it's just like an
Well, it's
action.
spelled shape. Yeah, it's just an action, not a spell.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So could I shapeshift out of a shape into another shape?
Probably.
Even if I use my
As long as
slots?
you have the action economy to do so.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use my Hide of the Feral Guardian and shapeshift into a giant owl.
Okay.
And let's see, how high can I go? 60 feet. I'm gonna fly as high as I can, 60 feet. And I'll use my action to move on top of that.
Okay, there you are. You should be able to...
So,
There's the token for the giant owl, and it has all the information.
so I think I can fly to here then? Yeah.
Just move your Yori token as well when you get the chance. Hell yeah.
There.
Okay.
I will fly here, and pretty much I just went like 60 feet up, and then as my movement, and then I used my action instead of attacking to just move 60 feet out. And I'll end my turn there.
Okie dokie. Back up top, it is this. It is Orange, the orange war tiger, this guy's turn. And he rushes, leaping over this Whispershire kin here. And he's going to attack her. His first strike misses, his second hits. And he's tearing into the other arm that is desperately mending her friend. And she is also unstable and bleeding out. Okay, this one's turn. Okay, so this Whispershire kin, the one all in white, moves over to this one that's fallen, pulls from its own set of gears in its chest, popping them into this one's face that's been eviscerated, and it starts to knit itself. There's this faint kind of oily, iridescent glow, almost like light cascading through a cathedral window. The spray of color is beautiful. And then this Whispershire kin stands. That's that one's turn. This one's turn. Rushes these two. And is going to attack. Oh, I'm going to miss both times. All right, Malia's turn. Oh, God, Malia. Okay, Malia's running here. She's going to attack the boss. Oh, she criticaled.
Wait, she criticaled?
She did.
Hell yeah. It's because she's beautiful.
She
Amazing.
as she gets there.
And smart.
Thank you. She would blush, especially if Tara said that.
Her does say it.
Oh, I have to roll with disadvantage because she's distracted. Then
No.
just over this guy's shoulder, she's attacking him. She says, "Kurdan, this needs to be settled with grace. We have to be very careful in this." And as she cuts into this guy, her rapier coming like up into the rib cage, he lets out this snarl, grabbing her on reaction. And as he makes her bleed, his cat-like ears flick back and then forward, his eyes slitting. I know what you are. And top of the round. How high up are you, Yori? Sorry, do you respond to that, Daniel? I mean, you can speak if you want. It's free action.
I'm 60 feet high.
Okay, let me see if this cat can catch you. He cannot.
Yeah, no. I thought I had like some sort of reactionary thing, but I don't. Yeah.
So this archway right here that you go under is about 15 feet high. And so he's got quite a bit still to jump to catch you. And he does attempt and he swipes at you. And then he lands underneath you, like on his feet. And he's mostly snarling. What little common he can enunciate sounds wrong. But that's his turn. Candy, your move.
Well, I am in prime. Oh, you want something to say?
I was just gonna say I laugh an owl. You just hear?
He is in prime position for me to sneak attack
Yes.
right from behind, and I am trying to aim at his tendons on his feet so he falls over, hopefully, if I hit. Let's see if I hit first, but oh, man, I hope. Ooh, shit, I got a natural 20.
Okay.
Plus 7. Hell yeah.
Okay, so double max damage plus an extra damage die.
Oh shit, okay. The first one is a 10, the second one is a 8. And because it is a sneak attack, I also have an 11, which makes a grand total of 29. Ooh. Well, I am most certainly going for his tendons, and if I can, I even just like, I stab it right into his kidney too, just like, zack, 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 zack.
Okay, he lets out a great hiss and drops down to a knee, turning to look at you. Now, mind you, these are large creatures, so they stand well over about 9 feet tall. And when he looks down at you,
Ooh.
there's a moment that his slitted eyes kind of get wider because kitten. And he's going to use his reaction at the end of your turn.
Oh shit, well, I have still an offhand, so I'm trying, can I also hit with my offhand dagger, my second one? Mm-hmm. Okay. So that will be a 24
That
to
hits.
hit. And the damage is just a nice little 6, just as we lock eyes, and I hold this intense eye contact. I just go one more time, "Sit-down!" with my dagger into the kidney again.
I am not intimidated, you beast, you foul beast.
Okay, he reaches behind him to swat at you. What's your armor class?
My armor class is 18.
Okay. He is going to hit 22 points of bludgeoning damage as he swats you right on the top of the head.
Is that the one underneath me that tried to jump at me?
Yeah. And he snarls at
Okay,
you
I'll keep that in mind.
and hisses like a cat. But this guy no longer has a reaction, so if you move past him, you do not provoke opportunity attack. Anything else for your turn, Candy?
All right. Okay. Could I just disengage then and go back to some shadows then?
Do you still have your bonus action?
I think my bonus action, and was that my offhand
Let me look at your character sheet.
attack?
Thank you.
It usually is, but sometimes, yes, it was. So you cannot use a rogue
Okay.
bonus action, a cunning action.
Okay.
Use your
Okay.
returns dash.
Okay. Then, yeah. Then I will just.
You can just step back, though.
Just pathetically cry. Okay.
Yeah, because he used his reaction to bat you.
Okay, I will just step a little bit back then, and that's it. I don't think I have to move my token for that, though, right?
If
It
you,
would be just so little.
up to you. You can use your movement if you want, or you can just, for
Meow.
like the sake of narrative, just Okay. So it's this.
I stagger backwards.
'Kay.
Yeah.
So this Whispershire kin is being attacked and is going to attack this werebeast. Oh my gosh, she fumbles. She misses. interrupting. So you hear her say, Ego, you need to live. You are my friend. And even though it sounds like a mock at the emotion, you recognize that this is probably real for them. Ego says, no, Kin, please. Please don't go. Kurdan.
Me.
Your move.
All right. I am going to bonus action Form of Dread. So turn into the big, ugly, weird thing, and I will gain 6 temporary HPs with that. Then I'm gonna beat this dude up. I'm gonna hit him.
Okay. I believe with your Form of Dread, he also needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Yep. If I actually hit.
Understood.
Plus 9, 21 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. Okay, so 1d8. That is an 8, right? Nope, that's a 10. Sorry. It's gonna be 8 total plus the Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He got a 4. He is terrified. So he is frightened until the end of your next turn.
Yep.
Sorry, does that mean that Kurdan is the alpha wolf now?
You are a disgrace.
And he just audibly swallows, eyes bouncing between you and Malia. And I know what you are. And he mutters, the hunger. Oh, the foul hunger. Yep. Okay, you do 8 points of damage. Anything else for your turn?
So, I think 2-weapon fighting looks like it... Actually, hold on. 2-weapon fighting... Extra attack, yeah. I'm a attack him again. With Warhammer.
Okay.
That is another 21.
Hits.
So with extra attack, that does add the modifier also, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, cool. So that will be 10 bludgeoning.
Okay, ka-dang! You know, knock him silly. His jaw kind of goes wide for a moment, hanging loose. Still scared of you, though. He sounds big. He sounds threatening. He's frightened.
He also has disadvantage on any attack that isn't against me.
While frightened?
No. Period. Until my next turn.
Okay.
Ancestral Protectors. While raging, the first... Oh, wait.
You're not raging.
I'm not raging yet. Never mind.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
He's gonna tell Malia, get back. You don't need to be this close.
She just
Got this.
She looks at you through the fighting. Too late now. I'm already here.
Kind of grumbles.
Tar, it's your move.
Okay. Keeping with the hunter's mark, Tara's gonna go ahead and draw back their bow one more time and shoot. See. At the same guy.
Okay.
Oh my god. That's a lot to hit. It's 26.
Hits.
Right. $13 damage.
Okay. Another arrow in the gut.
And then, let's see. Would it be an action to switch to my blades?
No.
Okay. So, Tara's going to quickly just slip their arm through their bow so it goes on their back and pull out their blades. And then bonus action Misty Step into the monster's face. Should be close enough. Let me see. Okay. Well, not right. Okay. Tar will take 10 feet forward and then Misty Step.
Okay.
Kind of start charging forward and then Misty Steps. Yeah, right next to Kurdan.
Okay.
So Tar disappears, just complete blackness. Instead of like an electrical force or something like this, it's just dark smoke that surrounds Tar, and then they blink out and flash into the tiger's face. And that's it.
Hell yeah. I won't say Lilia isn't appreciative. Okay, that being said, what's everyone's passive perception?
12.
15.
17.
13.
Okay. The only one who sees this is going to be our dear Bongu with a 16. But stepping out of the shadows, whether he moved through them magically or simply coalesced, traversing the Shadowfell, which, as a cleric, you know is a mirror of her own, Jax comes to stand behind Candy.
Oh,
Yep.
Huh.
What the heck are you doing here?
He just says, you haven't seen him yet.
Oh,
The only one who
okay.
sees him
I am blissfully unaware.
is Bongu. You're just like, ow, my head. So he hasn't, he has not joined the initiative yet. But Bongu,
I gotcha.
you see him.
okay. Is he, when he steps out, like, does he look, I guess, is there any intent or purpose that I can see from his body language
He's here to
for
fight.
being here?
He's here to fight.
Okay.
Okay, it's
Then,
the leader of the werebeasts. It's his turn, and he is still afraid. So he's actually having listened to your conversation, Kurdan, he turns to look at Malia and says, "Think I'll eviscerate you." And he pulls out Tar, one of your arrows, injuring himself further, and he brings it down, stabbing it into the top of Malia's shoulder. And she lets out a "Ah!" as he buries it in.
I want to use my. Let's see. I think I can use a reaction here for that. Let me just make sure. When can I use Sentinel? When my ally is being attacked, right?
It will say in the feature. It could
gotta
only
find
be
it.
when something is moving, but I do believe that it is when someone within 5 feet of you takes damage. Features and traits. Sentinel.
Well, my feats are gone.
That's a
I
little.
will get back to you on that in a second.
That is crazy. I'm looking and they're not. It's not. That's nuts.
And it's empty, right?
Yeah, that's pretty. Hold on. Why is it doing that?
Let's see.
So, Orcish Fury.
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Yes.
Alright. So I'm going to use my Moonsicle and take a swipe at him for that.
Okay.
Okay, that just rolled off my table. Okay. That is a 22 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. D6. And I have a plus a D6 on this guy. So that is 8 plus 6, 14. 14 damage.
Okay. 14 damage is significant. However, his reaction to the silvered blade, blessed by moonlight, is glaringly perceptible. He lets out this yowl, pulling back as if you've burned him. Letting go of Malia, instead of attacking her a second time, he attacks you. You wretched bitch! What's your armor class?
14.
Okay. I actually missed because I rolled really poor. So he just takes a wild swing at you, taking out some of the motor and stone overhead of Kerdaniel.
Doesn't he need to try and run away from me?
When he's frightened of you? No, not.
No.
I think he just has. Because I think that's the cleric, right? The turn undead. I don't think he can get closer to you being frightened.
Okay.
Because let's see here. I do not believe it says that they need to run away from you.
Is it just the frightened condition?
Mm-hmm.
Ability checks and attacks. You have disadvantage on ability
Correct.
checks and attacks. Yep. While the source of fear is within line of sight.
Correct.
And you can't willingly move closer. Yep.
Which is why he turned around not to face you. Correct.
Yep.
And then turning to hit Tar, you're in his peripherals. So I had a 17 and a 4, and I took the 4.
QQ.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure. Thank you.
Yeah. That would be crazy if it worked like a cleric's rebuke, and you're like, Jesus
run away.
rebukes you, and they are like, ah! You know what I mean? Nuts, dude. Okay. This Whispershire kin is downed up here. When I just put the X on, she drops, and Ago starts to steam, and he starts to rage. Yori, it's your turn.
Okay. Yori sees what the red enemy did to Candy.
Oh yeah,
does
just
he look
turning
pretty
around and
healthy
slapping
to
her.
me?
He looks okay.
Mm-hmm.
He looks injured. He looks pretty injured,
Okay.
but he's not on death's door.
Yori is going to. I'm going to full dive straight down on top of it. But as I approach to about 20 to 15 feet, when I feel comfortable enough that I am going to be accurate, full speed, I'm going to turn into a cave bear and land directly on top of it.
From 20 feet?
Yeah,
Okay.
I know I'll take fall damage.
So you'll take 2d6, but he will take... How much do you weigh?
A cave bear, I don't know if it actually gives me the weight. It doesn't say weight for me on the information.
I'll look it up in real life.
880 to 2,200 pounds. Well, that's not.
That's a lot.
We could roll
Yeah.
a d8 and see
I'm
how
a
many
big
hundred.
boy.
See if you're a baby cape bear.
Yes, in D&D and Wiki, and it says 1,500 pounds for D&D.
Jesus.
Okay, fair enough. Now, mind you, these are large creatures. They are roughly similar in size.
Okay.
Yeah, 9 feet tall.
Yeah. So, they're like horse, right? So, like 5,000 or 500 to 1,000 pounds kind of thing. So, bear's a little heftier. So, you're going to be rolling 6, 7, 8d6 for your damage based on your weight.
It said 8d6 for my damage to the creature. Okay, so I took 10 damage, I'll say that.
Okay? Because 2 of those d6s are from the fall for the were-tiger as well.
Okay. So let me grab 2 more d6. Actually, I'll just roll 2 extra. I do 34 damage.
Nice. Okay. And then the rest of your turn?
And then, since that's technically I just shapeshift and fell on top of it, do I still have an
So
action?
shape-shifting is your action. You have a bonus action.
So, because I'm a moon druid, it's a bonus action to shapeshift
Okay,
only.
so you have an action then. Yes.
Okay. So then, as I come down on it, I'm going to then bite and claw into him
Okay.
with my bear form. So let me do the bite first. I'm going to do an inspiration on that.
Okay. I'm a bear.
Let's see. +7. Okay, so it's going to be 16 to hit.
16.
Yeah, for the bite.
16 does hit.
Okay. And that's be 1d8 plus 5. That's 7 damage for biting, piercing. And then all of my attacks, since I'm a moon druid, are all magical. And then my claws. It's gonna be 18 plus 7, so 25 to hit.
Hits.
Alright. And that's gonna be 10 slashing damage, also magical. And I'm just gonna, like, sit on top of them.
Interesting. Okay, that'll be a... like a grapple on it, actually.
Yes, I'm like digging it. I'm angry because I just saw it. Like, I don't know how damaged Candy is, so I'm just.
I look like absolute bloody shit, just so you know.
My plan was not to do this, but it ends up being it.
Okay, and then there's the bear, so you should be able to use the bear.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. Okay. Roll for me in athletics.
Cave Bear Athletics. Oh my god, it's actually pretty athletic.
Yes, it's like 1,000 pounds.
It doesn't matter. I got a critical 20 and then +8 normally from his athletics, so 28.
You are on top of this werebeast. All right, Bongu, your move.
Okay. So I'm gonna call out and say, "Welcome to the fray, Jax.
Oh
Good
my
to have
God.
you here." Not exactly pointing out where he is, but just that Jax is
Dude, the
present.
look that he gives you as he's stealthing is just like, are you fucking serious, turtle?
But I'm not looking at him or anything. So from there, I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
Okay.
Well, sorry. Actually, I need to move to get in range. So I'm gonna move.
Yeah, you need to be within 6, because I'm assuming Candy.
Yeah.
You can heal her from there. You just have to be within 60 feet.
Actually, you're right. I'm still gonna move up to maybe here.
Perfect.
And then yes, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Candy. And that is 2d4 plus 8. So okay. That is for 12 points or hit points back to you, Candy.
Thank you so much.
Of course. And that will do it for Bongo.
Okay. I am going to speed run the fighting up here. So the Whisperkin are winning this turn. Pushing, driving this guy back, and then moving forward. However, this Whisperkin has been eviscerated and is not moving. Coming back down here to Malia's turn. Malia is also going to bonus action Healing Word on Candy.
Getting spoiled right now.
11 hit points back.
Ooh, I look so much better again. I look actually so chipper, and I'm like,
Malia, thank you so much. Oh, I feel so loved.
She criticals again,
Oh.
screaming with fury. And she speaks in a language from your homeland, Kurdan. Does anybody in the party speak Sylvan?
Give me 1 moment.
Nope.
mm-mm.
What's that, Underkin?
Languages?
Languages.
Very bottom left into
In that little
proficiencies
square.
and training.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know.
Okay.
I do not.
Okay. Bongu or Candy? I don't think Candy does, but Bongu.
No.
No.
Okay. You have no idea what she says. her Daniel, she says, "You are a disgrace to our kind and people." And she runs him through. And you've not seen her this angry in a long time. Her eyes begin to glow with heated golden light. Her hair starts to stand on edge. Even though she's got it curled up and tucked underneath that wide hat, there is electricity. And a part of you, Kurdan, feeds off of her rage, her anger. That's the end of her turn. Candy, your move.
Oof. Okay. Well, I will, with my cunning action, jump into the bushes again one more time and hide so I can sneak up from behind him again. So I will do stealth first.
Okay.
That is a 27. I am so sneaky. I am not even trailing any blood anymore.
You are stealthed.
Okay, and I'm just gonna go towards him in the bushes, and I am going to try to stab at him from behind one more time. And that hits with a 23, I hope?
That hits.
Perfect, cool. Then I will do my piercing damage with it, which is an 8 plus some stealth, which is a 12, so a total of 20 damage for the first hit.
Just, cha cha cha! I get you back. Oh, you will not kill me, you thing.
And then I will also do an offhand with my bonus do I have another? No, wait, I don't have a bonus action because I did my cunning action, right? Is that right?
Right.
Okay. Oh, damn it. Not well. I still stabbed him, so I'm happy.
Okay, so he's underneath the bear. You're stabbing him. You get him like in the cheek, cutting it open, hitting one of his teeth. The tooth goes flying. The blood spurts up onto you and Yori. And behind you, you hear a familiar voice, Candy, that just says, "Damn, impressive, Candy."
Go! Oh!
I will not say his name this time because I don't want to reveal him, but I am spooked.
Ah! Why are you so stealthy? Ah!
Yeah, that's it for my action.
Okay, this were-tiger is going to attempt to escape. Athletics check, Yori.
It's a 17 plus 8, so that's a 24.
Okay. The were-tiger rolled a natural 20. So the were-tiger gets out from underneath you, leaps, uses its action to disengage, because it uses its bonus action to escape, and it is going to run. Okay. Jax hops up over the fence. And while on the fence, I made him large just so you could see him. He claps his hands together. There's a string of lightning that forms between both of his palms. And then his fists begin to glow, and he shoots lightning bolts punching the air. Into this guy.
Ooh.
Or into orange here. Cool. Okay, that's his turn. Whisperkins, let me roll. Quick combat up here. Fuck. Okay, the Whisperkin, this one, ego. He drops. This one also drops. They are not doing well. Kurdan. It's your move.
So feeding off of Malia's energy, he's definitely going to go into a rage.
Okay.
And there are also more changes than just being dreadful looking. And he's gonna try and like coax her down a little bit, like go help the Whisperkin. We've got this. We can handle this one.
Roll a persuasion.
Oh, sweet. 21.
Okay. You've convinced her. On her turn, she'll move.
He's gonna add at the end. There is no need to stoop to their level. And then he is going to hit the dude.
Okay.
He's gonna try. You know what? We're gonna use an inspiration on that.
Noted.
That's much better. 22. And also, 14.
To hit?
Yeah.
That is
so
not gonna hit.
Two hits. So 22 hits,
22
right?
hits, yes.
And then, okay.
So 14 damage?
No.
Okay,
No, the 14 was hit.
Was
two
to
hit.
Two
yeah,
hit.
so 12 damage.
Yeah, no. That
Yeah.
whew, goes wide. Whiff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 12 damage with the first hit and then miss on the second.
Okay. He is still standing. Whew.
Wisdom saving throw.
From this
Actually,
guy?
plus 2 melee. Yeah, 14 damage. Sorry. Yeah, and wisdom saving throw.
Oh, 14 damage. Hold on.
Yeah, sorry.
Nope, you're okay.
I keep forgetting to add the plus 2 whenever I'm raging.
Okay, that is a 21 on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I guess he is no longer frightened.
All right.
But he does have disadvantage against anybody but me. And if he attacks them, they have resistance to that. Since I am raging now.
Okay. Then it is Tarloa. Your move.
Okay.
Correct?
Hold on.
Well,
Not
go
not
for
Tar's
it.
turn?
Not my turn.
I think I've asked this before, but I have, what do I have? I have extra attack plus dual wielding. Oh, but I used my bonus anyway, so yeah, never mind. Sorry, Tar's turn. My bad.
Okay, no worries. So Tar's watching this all go down, not understanding half of it as most of it's like eye contact in different languages, but Tar feels Malia's emotions and is going to build off of that as well. And Tar's decided they were going to take this motherfucker down.
Mm-hmm.
So their planar warrior senses activate. So it's going to be on this guy in front of them. So that adds a 1d8 force damage to the attack. Which do I have? There's the 1d8. And then is going to take 2 swings with the moon sickle.
Okay.
Let's see. Where's my d20? 21
That's definitely gonna hit.
and 24.
24 does hit.
Okay, so that's going to be 1d8, I think. Is that 1d8? Do I? Sorry, I just want to make sure I don't.
For your
Yeah. Okay, so 1d8 plus 1d6 and 2d4. So that's 7, 10, 11 plus the bonus of 12, 23 damage.
Okay. 23. 9, 11. How do you want to do this?
So Tar isn't even concentrating on the enemy anymore, just feeling the anxiety of their two friends next to them, and is just going to quickly slice up while the beast isn't paying attention, right across his chest, and quickly let go of the sickle and drag it across his throat.
Okay. As you open him up like a water skin, he makes this sucking sound. And he drops to his knees. The blood that pours out of his throat is boiling. And then the moment that he drops, the rest of them disengage. On yowls and yips, they begin to run. What would the party like to do? You have one action.
Kurdan is gonna make sure Malia doesn't follow. Whatever action that's gonna be.
Okay, so you're gonna run over and grab onto her. Go ahead and roll in athletics, because she's gonna fight against it. She's gonna try, okay? Come on.
What is God, 7s and 8s always screw me up. 18 plus 7. 25.
Okay, you
25.
Yeah, she got 12. So she's not going anywhere. Okay, Candy.
I'm gonna let the others go first.
Okay, Bongu.
I'm gonna go ahead and move towards these three and check on them, make sure they're okay,
Okay.
and see if they need any healing. Or if they look like they need any healing. Do you guys look like you need any healing? You guys banged and bruised?
Not Tar.
Kurdan looks better than when we started.
Okay, Malia?
Malia's only a little injured.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's good to see that there wasn't a lot of damage sustained from that attack. What's our next move?
Okay, so go. You guys can answer as a free action, but I'm going to give everybody a chance.
Does it seem like Malia wants to keep fighting?
Sorry, say it again.
Does it seem like Malia wants to keep fighting?
She seems, what's crazy is she kind of seems like she's raging. Like, seeing Candy hit, being up in combat with her brother, like, she just seems really mad. Like, the vernacular I would use is a hissing kitten. But she's more like a sleek rag doll that's really upset.
Okay. I think then Tar would continue on building off of that and would get 30 feet closer, kind of like jump up this little hill here, and then we'll take a shot with our longbow at whichever tiger looks injured.
Let's see. I think this red one right here is the one that looks the most injured.
Okay. Tar would take a shot with the longbow then.
Okay.
Oh, and could I use my bonus action?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can do a full
Okay.
round, like full turn. You get one more full turn while they're running away.
Okay, so as a bonus action, Tar is going to transfer their hunter's mark onto this new enemy as theirs died.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 20 hit? Or wait, is that a 9 or this one's a 7? This one's a 7, sorry. 18. Does that 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So that's 28 plus a d6.
That hits.
So 9 damage from the short bow. Or longbow, sorry.
Oh, it stumbles. It's already running with like being hamstring, like dragging a leg behind it, mostly pulling itself forward with its arms. And oh my goodness, it's barely up. It's barely up.
Okay. I think that's all I can do.
Since talking is a free action, while Kurdan is kind of holding Malia, he's going to be humming to her. And I messaged you what he's going to be humming. But he's going to be doing it quietly, so.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna give it to Bongu. Is that okay for Bongu's turn?
Yeah.
All right, Bongi. Bongi, what do you do?
I'm gonna go ahead and since these two seem good, I'm just gonna. Okay, I'm gonna go up ahead and help the others out. Come help when you can, and I'm gonna go ahead and move. We're gonna have full turn.
Yep.
So.
Full turn while they are absolutely batshit retreating.
Okay. So I'll move right up here. And you said one of them is on their last legs here? Or look
the guy in red.
pretty,
Yeah,
pretty
the red
bad?
one.
Red one? Okay. Let me see something here. Might have something. So I would like to use command on this one. The one that's really battered.
Okay.
And I'm gonna yell, grovel. And it is a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Or he will be on his hands and knees.
Groveling. Got it. Okay, let's roll. And okay, he does not beat the DC.
Okay.
The beast drops down and makes this horrid yowling.
And then I'm going to mention to those around me, they talked about a child that they're after. I think maybe if we could get more information, that would be good. Or we can just finish it off.
Okay, Yori.
Yori's still very angry. He's charging at it, so when he sees it run away initially, he spits the fur out of his mouth from biting down on it earlier, and then just full speed charges after it. So you just hear the doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo as I'm running. And let's see, I should be able to reach it. Yeah, 40 feet. So I am going to lunge. If it's groveling, I'm going to just jump right on top of it and just
Smash.
pretty much go for its jugular with my mouth and
Okay.
then claw into it.
All right, roll to hit.
It's going to be 16 for the bite.
16 to hit. That's a hit. 16 is their armor class.
Okay. That's just going to be 7 piercing damage. And then...
17? Hold on.
Or 7.
Oh, only 7.
Yeah. It's all magical, too. It's going to be another 16 for the claws.
Hits.
Ah. Rolled snake eyes. That's going to be 7 slashing damage.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Man, this thing it's man. Wow, Yori, it's still alive. It's kind of crazy.
I'm like right on top of it, so...
Okay. And then I think last is Candy.
All right, I am also going to try to sneak in,
Okay.
just in front of the red. Still in front of the red one because he is not dead yet. So, I am going to sneak right here next to Yori. Just, Yori, you're so big.
Would
Jesus,
Candy have
I'm sorry.
advantage since it's groveling and I'm on top of it?
Yeah, it technically counts as prone.
Yeah, that sounds good. Hell yeah. Oh, wait, let me do stealth first. Sorry. That is a 23 to stealth. That's nice. That's nice. And I'm going to hit it with advantage. Thank you very much. I needed that. 14.
14 is not going to hit. You could use an inspiration.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that. Okay. Damn, even with advantage. I have a 9. Nah, that's not gonna hit. I am a little bit like overwhelmed because these are way stronger than I thought. So, I just miss. I think this is.
You're just
I-
like,
You know, I'm gonna cunning action and disengage at least. Ah shit, I have no more movement. I can't even do that. Yeah, nah, I'm just stuck.
Okay. All right, then that is they after they all make it away. They run.
They make it away?
They make it away.
How far?
Um,
How far can they run?
These things dashing? Gosh.
Uh-huh.
It's as
Because if they're within 500 feet, I can still attack them.
with your hunter's mark.
Or 600 feet with my longbow.
Oh.
It goes up to 600 feet.
Suppose you would just have to have a good vantage point. I'll let you hit the one that's most injured because he's lagging behind. But the other two, due to their features, they get away.
Okay. All right. So I'll take. Is now the time to
Yep.
take one last shot at him?
Yeah, I'll let you.
21.
Okay. That'll do it. That'll hit.
All right. Plus 8 damage.
How do you want to do this?
As they all start running as far as they can, Tar is going to kind of lean over their allies' shoulders and with the last option, let go of the arrow and pierce it right through its throat so it comes out the other end.
Okay. The body goes limp like a wet rag, slapping on the ground in a splatter of its own leaking fluids. The other two are welcomed by the shadow, and they vanish, though you can still sense that they are running, but perhaps with some kind of cloak of invisibility. The Whisperkin that is left up wastes no time in rushing down to the fallen werebeast and begins to start skinning him. The rest of the city. Let me roll a stealth for Jax. Oh, he's not very stealthy. Jax tries to stealth away, but let's see. He only got an 11, so it's anyways.
Everybody notices.
Yeah, he's like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, and you all know that he's
Do we
there.
know it's him, or do we hear a rustling in the bushes?
Oh, you know it's him.
Okay.
The city, the Whisperkin folk, they collect their people. And so just imagine there's like 100 people here. And they say thank you, almost in unison. Thank you for aiding us. Thank you for defending our friends. And then they wiggle a little. Once we mend our friends, we will feed and mend you. This Whisperkin that is gutting this guy, Malia's going to step away and pull Kurdan. Starts throwing his equipment in a pile. Just tossing it haphazardly. And
Speaking of,
we're going to take a quick pee-pee break right here.
oh,
Because we haven't pee-pee breaked. So before we role play and we spoils of war, everybody get them water and go pee-pee. And we're back. We are back and we are at the Whispershire kin, their old, maybe not so forgotten cemetery. Tar, before you in a heap of diluted rage is the dead werebeast. Go ahead and roll a nature or investigation.
ooh, okay. Let me check which one's higher really quickly. Never mind, they're both shit. Okay.
You have advantage on this roll.
Guess I'll do nature.
Okay.
14.
This beast is foaming at the mouth. In its death throes, it appears that the bloodshot eyes and many of the veins in the face under the fur exploded. So it is bleeding far more than from the capillaries pierced through its throat. It smells very foul. Carnivores typically have a scent of decay about their mouth. This smells like a putrid fungus. And with a 14, you determine it's very possible that this war beast is sick or was some way diseased. Large chunks of the fur has been torn away, like mange. And a quick check, spreading the dense fur apart in these areas where there is mange, you find insects crawling.
Do I think this might be something transmittable through cuts from this creature?
Very likely. Probably its bite is infectious.
And I saw Candy get hit by this one.
No one was bitten. It only
Right,
slapped
just
Candy.
scratched.
Yes.
Okay.
The saliva seems to be the agent in which it infects. And from what you know about lycanthropes, lycanthropy is transmitted through the bites.
Right, but this one's diseased, so it probably spread something else.
Probably an extra, yes.
Okay. And does it have any, I guess, pockets on it? Is it wearing clothes?
This one is not wearing clothes. It is full furry.
Okay. All right, I'll leave it at that.
Okay. As you straighten, you hear the several Whispershire folk have appeared with their shears, their knives. They give you a little wiggle. Sorry, but we would like to clean the beast now.
All yours.
They get to work. The sound of snapping shears is cynical against the soft rain as it falls. Back with the rest of the party, the Whispershire kin has finished dismantling and disarming the leader. Then he straightens, looking at your giant bear, your turtle, your tabaxi, your tall, tanned elf. You are welcome to the spoils. Wiggles. I will only take what is needed and bury the rest.
Don't mind if I do. Tar will walk over and throw their stuff over their shoulder.
Okay. Pouches, trinkets, a couple of interesting, potentially more than what it seems, items are given to you easily. And they set about work. They ask you a few times in mass if you're all right. Malia insists that she's fine. They have water. And before really any of you have a chance to do your own checking in on your party, the proprietor, with an umbrella, and he holds this multi-layered hanging, it almost looks like a birdhouse, but in each of these layers, this flat bed, there's a bowl of steaming soup. Wouldn't want you to catch a cold. I brought your soup in case you were thirsty. And he skitters right up to Candy. You seem like you could use a warm drink.
Oh, I most certainly could. Thank you very much. That is very sweet of you. those spoils, though, by any chance, where did you pull those from?
The proprietor looks at the goods that Tar has taken. It seems that they are from fallen beast. The lion dropped him.
Why would a large beast like this, that looks like that, carry all of these goods? I mean, not like I'm complaining, but,
Andy, they're not just beasts. They have more humanoid forms as well.
And as Tar says that, they begin to shift. At least the leader of them does. And the Whispershire kin are skinning him. And it is quite morbid. Would the rest of you like soup? The proprietor scuttles up to Bongu and Kurdan. Your bear is very nice. Looking at Yori.
How does that was a lot of fun. Sorry, guys.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, how does Candy take the news that these are people?
Not the greatest. I'm just like shocked. I don't know if you heard the little like from me earlier. So I'm more curious if I am really watching the skinning right now because I want to see if they skin them, if they're like people underneath.
All right, that's all.
Yeah, can Kurdan kind of insight everyone and see how they're taking the news?
Your party?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That these are lycanthropes.
Go ahead.
That's a nat 20.
Damn, we all have to describe our exact feelings now to you, like exact.
Kurdan can see into your souls.
You're an empath.
Tar's seen lycanthropes be skinned before and is not fazed by it, but is a little worried about Candy and is kind of checking on her because Tar did not realize that Candy did not know that they were actually fighting people. And just kind of checking to make sure that Candy's okay with that.
Oh, like, yeah, for me, I was more shocked because I didn't, or Candy didn't realize it. But, like, we fought so much shit. It's like any other thing. Like, I could not care less about the fact that they're, like, people, like, I will kill people just the same. I don't care. I'm more, like, morbidly curious. Like, what is underneath a lycanthrope's fur? Is it a human? Is it an actual animal? What is it? I'm curious.
It's people. It's gross. it's just
What?
people. It's yep. And the Whispershire kin, they are effective. They are grotesque. And the proprietor does shift in front of the gore. Don't worry. Everything is fine. Please, have some soup. Have an umbrella.
I do grab the soup. I do. I eat it. What does it taste like? What type of soup is it?
It's onion soup.
Yeah, not my favorite, but it'll do. Thank you.
The Whisperkin smiles and it's a little too wide, a little too big. You are welcome. Most welcome. You are
I eat while I
allowed
watch them skin. Yeah.
all of these spoils. And we will, you must understand the hunts. We We do not let anything go to waste. And you hear the bones begin to snap.
Is it tiger soup, actually?
It's onion. It's onion soup. It's just onions. What do you mean? It's onions.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
The broth, is it made out of tiger people?
No.
Are you sure? Some
Tastes
people
like
make
onion.
potato soup with chicken broth.
He says it's onion.
I don't trust this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And before long, the other pelt is brought in, the bones, the organs. They burn the organs. They say a prayer. The Whispershire can then take the bones and they take the skin and they begin to repair their friends there in the rain. Do you stay the whole time eating your soups and holding the umbrellas they've brought you?
Can Tar totally casually interrogate them for like 2 hours about their culture and living style?
Yeah. You can talk to them the whole time. And they're happy to
Yeah.
answer. Everything is creepy and sussy. Roll an insight.
All right.
Bongo also has a question for them.
7.
You don't think they lie to you?
So I'm just fully creeped out.
Pretty much. It's quite unnerving.
What's Bongu's question?
Yeah, so I'd like to go. You said it was the proprietor that was kind of handing out the soup. So while Bongo is going ahead and accepting the soup and thanking so much for their hospitality with the soup and everything, it's very tasty. He's also going to just mention that the Lions mentioned that they were searching after a child,
Oh, yes.
and I as a healer, just wanted to make sure that this child that they're searching after, are they in any danger, or are they being kept safe right now?
We keep her safe while she
Keep her safe.
is growing.
Okay, gotcha. Is this child in the village with you guys?
No. She is kept to the temple.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And I've noticed other children are here. Is there something special about this child that this child needs to be secluded from the other children?
She was made. And a lot of them start to click when he says that. She was gifted to us from our goddess. And they all look up at the sky and mutter in some foul language. And then continue after they say their quick prayer.
What a blessing. What a blessing indeed. What is the child's name, might I ask?
You are not allowed to know as an outsider.
Okay. Bongo's gonna happily sip his soup and, feeling the borders of the questions that he's allowed to know and ask about this child in the temple.
You want us to see your temple. What's there that you would want to share with us? That you want to show us?
Our goddess. She is blessed. She is real. And they kind of happy wiggle.
Is she at your temple?
We commune with her there.
May I ask who it is that...
At this point, if Yuri hasn't changed from bear form, he's like covered in like hair ties, like little bows that are made out of the pelt of something. He's got a little hat on with a propeller.
I'm just laying on my side, just accepting it. It's like a massage for me right now.
Oh yes, they pet you. They've got umbrellas set up that they're holding to try and keep your huge bear form mostly dry.
Okay, yeah, I'm
If
just
Candy
rocking back and
and
forth.
the bear don't eat their soup, Dib is happy to.
Oh yeah, we gotta
Can
feed
have my
Dib.
soup.
Yeah.
I have soup.
Yeah, Dib is also
I'll give
incredibly
some to him.
happy to eat any of the organs that maybe get left. Yeah,
Huh.
he's into that.
Since when are you developing such an appetite? Huh.
I'm Dib.
I guess you are. I guess you are, buddy.
I'll go to the corpsey corpse and just dig to get some
Okay.
organs, I guess.
You're just like, ugh. Yeah, Dib, his little
Chuck
mimic
Dib on there.
his little mimic body comes back and he's kind of dragging himself with a big full belly. Dib has a tummy ache.
Oh, I bet you do, buddy. I bet you do. You should have gone for some onion soup.
Someone was hungry.
Oh, yeah. Among the treasure, one of the Whispershire
yes.
kin has been identifying them. They bring to Tar what looks like a crown. It's a headband. And the proprietor says, yes, for you, our first friend,
For me?
for you.
Tar's gonna lean, what, like 5 feet down? Mm-hmm. To accept the crown.
They put it on your head, and the proprietor explains, you have shown great intelligence. May this assist you further. Yes, you must be tired. Yes, come, bring your little bear. We will make you beds. Come, we shall get out of the rain. And at this point, the 2 hours have gone by, and the other Whisperkin that have fallen stand back up. And they've got new skin on. And looks like it'll take a while to cure and set. But it shifts. The lycanthrope attributes of it still in the DNA. And so when the Whisperkin elongate to their full height, about 12 feet tall, very, very slender and narrow, the skin adjusts to that. And it begins to make sense why it is shifters that they hunt. But perhaps you wonder after these 2 hours and all of your questions that maybe it is an adaptation. They do not seem to be a brutal and lethal people. It seems more to have been the adaptation to their surroundings, this dreary and dark, almost constantly shrouded in night and moon glow area. This bay, Whispershire, is in a gloam. And they happily escort you back to their sinister-seeming little village. Shall we take you to the temple when the rain is done? In the morning, perhaps.
I think that would be wonderful.
We do as well. Hee hee, hee hee, ha ha, hee hee. And they wiggle.
Yori wiggles as a bear.
No, not the wiggling.
That makes them wiggle even more. Anything else from anyone else?
I think we had a few questions for them still.
Okay, so they'll walk you back towards the inn. What are your questions?
If their goddess has a name,
She is called the Unmade.
the Unmade.
And you're like, wait a minute.
Huh. And how does the Unmade show herself to you?
Feelings. Good feelings. And they pause mid-walk, and you kind of bump into them. You think they're communicating silently to each other, almost a hive mind, before they walk in step again. And the proprietor, who seems to be the leader of them all, says, sometimes she interacts through the egg. The egg in which the child grows. She speaks.
What does she usually say?
That we are to protect this land and the child. That we are to be kind and virtuous. We are to adapt and continue until we are needed elsewhere.
What
Mr.,
is the... Yeah,
go ahead.
go ahead.
No, you're good.
No, you. No, you.
Mr. Proprietor, how long have the lions been chasing after the growing one?
I would say almost 75 years now. When the power began to pulse across the land.
Okay. And is there a certain reason why they want the growing one? Just for food, or is there something else that lions seek? Do you know of?
They believe the child is their deity. They believe the child is a mother of monsters. She is not. The child is that. A child growing, needing sustenance.
Absolutely. I'm glad you guys are taking very good care of the child.
They make clicking sounds that are pretty excited as they walk in pace.
That's all Bongo needs to know, and he'll still digging into his soup, maybe seeing if there's any extra.
Potatoes, onions, lots of root kind of vegetables. And on that like layered tier, he has plenty for each of you to have seconds. But when he stops, everyone stops. So when he stops to scoop it out into your bowl, if you do want more soup, everybody, the whole thing stops.
Yeah, Bongo will, I'll go ahead and take some seconds and then apologize to every single person in the line that's there for delaying the journey for soup more.
Proprietor,
Yes.
were you the first one of your kind?
No.
Who was?
The first that was made. And he continues walking.
Okay. Is the first maid here with us?
At the temple, they are. They stand as guardians around the egg.
I saw earlier in the battle, you can take pieces out of yourself to heal each other.
Yes.
Does that hurt you?
Yes.
Okay. That's cool. Very handy.
He kind of wiggles. We are here. And the feeling...
Have you been other places?
The feeling inside the tap room is still a little tense. The rain outside pelts against the window. No, we have only ever been here.
Gotcha.
Though perhaps we were there. And he pauses. Are you hungry? Or thirsty?
So thirsty.
He's gonna go get you water and ale. And they all, soaking wet, take up their same positions in the tap room. Only Jax is also in the tap room, having followed you from the graveyard. He's set up close to the fire that they've now started. And you guys have a chance to talk as a party if you'd like.
What do we do after we go to their temple? Are we staying here?
I mean, originally we just came here to stock up on supplies, but I feel like that unmade of theirs is kind of good to know about.
Yeah. I think so too. But I don't think we should stay here too long, as wonderful as it is. Don't we also want to save Sienna?
I agree.
Of course.
Okay.
The proprietor brings over warm cider, water, ale. I brought a variety for you to drink. Please enjoy. I am needed to tend to the wounded now. And he leaves keys for your rooms. I took the liberty. Your rooms are across the hall from each other. 3 beds in each.
Thank you.
And then all at once, every single one of them stand, and they exit the inn. And it's just your party and Jax.
I might check up on Kurdan. Like, how is he seeming right now? Because he's been acting very intense. So
Kurdan's actually probably just quietly conferring with Malia and making sure that she's okay.
I want to peek in on that if I can. I wanna listen in on that with my perception. I want to know what you guys are talking about, because I don't like, you guys have been acting so sussy, so like, you know.
Tara's also listening in because, like, they've thought everybody was sussy
What about
from the beginning.
Bongu and Yori?
Bongu is also going to go ahead and listen in because a lot of
We don't trust you.
he was close by to when the leader, Were Tiger, was like, "I know what you are," and just has also a question about that, but wants to hear what they're talking about first.
They're all sitting in the inn right now, right?
We're only our party and Jax are in the inn. All the other people left.
Yeah, Yori's still a bear.
I think. How long does that last?
It's as long. It's a half my level, so 3 hours of game time.
Okay.
So I'm gonna sit in a chair as a bear and listen in.
So
So I
we're
still have
all
all the hair
staring at them
ties.
talking.
Hell yeah.
But I'm a bear.
Okay,
So
that's fine. Go ahead and all of you roll perceptions.
I'm gonna try not to look suspicious, but I'm just a 1,500-pound bear in a chair staring.
The chair is groaning in suffering pain.
Nat 1. I'm pounding down drinks too quickly to hear anything. I just hear chugging.
You said perception?
Yes.
It's a good thing bears have good perception.
22.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
you'll
use
hear.
inspiration.
No, that.
That's gonna be a 19 for the bear.
Okay, 19, you'll hear everything. And Candy got a 14, so Candy will hear part of it.
Oh. Sorry, who used the inspiration just now?
Yori.
Gotcha.
All right, Kurdan.
Would I notice everyone looking in?
Probably Candy if your passive perception's higher than a 14.
It is.
Okay, and you'll also
Dang it.
notice Tarloa if you're passive, because Tarloa got a 1 and is just staring at you. But
Yeah,
is
hard
drinking.
staring while chugging ale.
Yeah,
I like almost leaning over the table to stare at you.
yeah.
Then I will not speak Sylvan to her, but I will speak in Elvish.
Mm-hmm.
And just ask her, "Are you okay?"
I'm all right. I don't know why I respond. I got really angry. I don't know why. It seemed like there was some kind of pull. Did you not feel it?
I didn't. I felt you. Did you? I mean, that was close, right?
Yes, very. It was quite a pull. So terrible.
Did you notice how diseased they looked?
I did. But I'm surprised it didn't affect you. Perhaps it is your new gift. And she lifts her eyebrows as she looks at you.
Do you think that's what it was?
It could have been.
Have you ever seen anything like it?
No. Not in person. But there are other clans. And this is happening in Elven, so if you speak Elven, those of you that can listen, you can...
I want to cast comprehend Malia and just like vibe it out.
Okay, roll an insight. Rosie. Candy speaks goblin. That's so fitting. Holy moly.
I know. Man, all these high elves, and I'm just over here like goblin.
I do not speak Draconian, no.
You speak
So
Elven?
that's just a 9 for me, by the way.
I can speak Elvish.
Okay, then you can hear what they're saying. It's in Elvish. And what'd you get on your
Okay.
on your
9.
oh man,
I can't hear it is the problem. I'm not close enough, so Tar's gonna just stand up and walk over and just like
You have
they're like 3 cups in.
inspiration.
No. Tar's like 3 cups in. So they're gonna just get like closer and just be like staring really hard at Malia's face, trying to understand.
Are you all right? I'm sorry. Tar, are you okay?
What language is being spoken?
Common.
Oh, okay. Yeah, continue.
Tar has
I'm
like
just gonna like sit at
put
their
her
table.
face right in between Malia and
Yeah.
Kurdan, like
Yeah,
staring
just
at
kind of like looking back and forth, like.
Perhaps we should talk about this later.
Kurdan nods and just says, I think there's some things that we should investigate here.
You know what I think we should investigate?
Are you drunk?
The two of you.
Oh.
Because here's what I'm thinking. Tar grabs one of their drinks and just chugs it. Here's what I'm thinking. You guys are were creatures.
The reverse trick.
And I know this because Kurdan chases balls. You both have super hearing. Sometimes Kurdan smells like wet dog.
I do not.
You sure do. Tar's gonna lean over and take a big sniff. Does he smell like wet dog?
That's up to Kurdan.
Roll for stink level.
I would like to put this into a roll. I think it's fair to do charisma.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Which I only have a +1 on. That is 15. I don't think he smells like wet dog.
He's got kind
With
of
a 15.
a musky scent, but he smells no worse than you, Tar. Just rain and bloodshed. You know.
Maybe it wasn't you then? Tar's gonna put their hand on the back of Malia's chair and lean in and take a big sniff right next to Malia's neck.
I beg your pardon. I didn't. She smells like strawberries. She's bright red.
Not you. So's Tar.
The giant bear
Tar's gonna
shifts.
sniff themselves.
The giant bear.
I have keen smell,
Shifts.
so I have advantage.
The giant bear that has been walking in the mud and the rain. He's a little stinky guy, but it's not terrible, but a little stinky. It's a little. That's all I'm saying. It's just a little bit.
If Yori could speak, he's literally saying, nah, they're stinkier than me.
In
What is?
in Elven.
I'll translate.
Okay, okay. Malia says, Kurdan, I think we should genuinely consider telling them the truth.
The truth about what?
She says it in Elven.
Shit. No.
Tar casts Speak with Animals and translates what Yori is saying.
Ta, I think you're a little drunk, and I don't know if it actually is the time that we should be having this conversation.
Here's what I think, Malia, is that you two are royalty. And Tar's arm has not left the back of Malia's chair. And they kind of like settle in next to her. And you're scared of telling us that you're royalty of were creatures.
Her pulse in her throat flutters. Everybody in the party can roll an insight.
I think I know.
18.
10.
21.
Uh,
23.
22.
Okay, sorry. The only one I didn't hear clearly was Candy.
A 10.
Okay, so Candy is just trying really hard, squinting, like, I'm understanding what's happening, maybe?
I don't get anything.
I am very afraid. You're not wrong. And I've been lying to you. And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Just cracking the case.
All it took
Wow.
was a bear sitting down in a chair for this.
That's what did it.
Stay
I
tuned,
knew my
chat.
insight.
In just a few minutes, well, like 30 minutes, we're going to be running Fallen Throne. But thank you for joining us for episode 22 of Dungeons and Cuties. We'll be back in 2 weeks, right?